Alrighty, good morning, good afternoon. I see Donnell Hawk already. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, church. I know that this uh, midday Bible study, church announcements, and church service is a surprise to the congregation, but I thank all of you for being ready and in position, my God, for this service. I decided to surprise you guys with a live G-Status ATL Hustle Reunion Part 1, Season 1 recap, opposed to me doing a pre-recorded recap, only because I was there live and in living color, and it makes no sense for me to recap something that I guess I was there for. I think it would make it more fun for you guys to ask me questions about what you saw during the reunion, so that I can expound on those things, give you my opinions, ideals, perspective, critiques on what you saw during season 1 of the reunion episode, my God. Now, I'm going to warn the church, there are going to be some things I'm not going to address, certain people I'm not going to acknowledge, because at this point, there are some lies being told and spread via social media from certain parties, my God. And so instead of giving them what they want, and that is acknowledging them and talking about them on my platform, I'm going to avoid the whole chasing Atlanta debacle, my God, and not discuss that person at all during this recap, or at least I'm going to try not to discuss that person, because that person has a lot to do with what took place during the whole season. So I'm going to try my best to not address that person nor acknowledge that person during this recap. My God. I see Deaconess Ebony Cosby is in the sanctuary. I thank her for always being ready. She commented on my hump day photo, which wasn't a hump day photo, on Instagram, and said she would see me tonight at evening service. But of course, I changed some things also because you know that Caleb, who was the host of the reunion, or the co-host of the reunion, is coming to my home tonight for us to film a video for you guys, because you have been requesting and praying to see his gorgeous ass, my God, at the church as a guest speaker. And he is also requested to be inducted as a member of the congregation, my God. So I'm jumping into the comment section so that I can see what you guys thought and felt about the reunion. I will say the reunion was great, especially for it being the first time for Ja and the G-Status ATL Hustle producers. My only critique with even being part of production as an executive producer would be that I had no clue that we did not have every single person mic'd, my God, because you guys know that lighting, great audio, and visual is what I strive for on my channel at our church. So I had no clue that everyone wasn't mic'd. I actually found out after the fact, I think from Sherrod and Charlie, that they were not mic'd. And I said, oh my gosh, how did we not have two of the most important people mic'd? My God, well, the reality of it is, when you think about the cast, everybody was most important outside of Tremel. I love Tremel, but he really wasn't needed at the reunion per se, because he really didn't speak up much or do much during the season. So I want to jump into the comments and see what you guys want to discuss regarding the first part of the reunion. But I do want to say, I did give a critique, which was the sound and not knowing that everyone wasn't mic'd. But I will say, when Ja brought to my attention where he wanted to host the reunion, I said, yes, my God, if you are bringing me on as an executive producer, this is my caliber of what I would do for myself if this was my brand. So I commend him, applaud him for selecting a phenomenal venue to host the reunion. I applaud his efforts, because outside of the audio and everyone not being mic'd, I will say Ja really strives for perfection. And sometimes we all miss the mark. I missed the mark because with a production of that size, it's very difficult and very hard to have every single element in place, especially when we don't have network TV budgets, my God. So he did a phenomenal job with what his resources were. I mean, we had different camera angle views, various cameramen. We had as many people as possible that could be mic'd. So I will say overall, it was a phenomenal experience, as well as I don't fault Ja for anything that has taken place that people may critique and think is something as being negative, because he really did strive for providing the audience and the viewers with the best that he could do, my God. So props and applause to Ja, the producer of GSA's ATL Hustle. I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but KL is also a producer as well. So I just want to applaud everyone who was a part of this production, from behind the scenes, producers and executive producers as well, because everyone did their part to the fullest. I mean, it was great working with everyone who was there and who was present. Now, into the comment section. Thank you. Someone said they love my sweater. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for my sweater. I know that in my vlog, I was so focused on my wardrobe and attire, and people were saying how great I looked in the photos and on camera and so on and so forth. But whenever I'm comfortable in something, I never talk about it a whole video. Like, that's just not me. So me talking about it showed you how uncomfortable I was. And the reason why I'm addressing it now is because someone said they liked my sweater. And when I mentioned in previous lives about how just because you think something looks great on camera, that doesn't change the flaws that are in person. So I'm going to show you guys a flaw in my sweater. This sweater is actually too big for me, and I like my stuff to like fit snug and properly. So I'm going to show you something, because I want you to see how from a camera view or a photo view, everything can look great, but there can be flaws that will make the person feel uncomfortable. And I feel comfortable now because I'm in the privacy of my own home and no one can see it. But the reality of it is, I'm going to try to turn around and let you guys see if you can see it. I have a little clip on the back of my sweater so that it can, be a little bit more snug and tight. And I'm showing you that just so you can see that everything that comes across in a camera that looks great may not be great to that person in person, my God. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, because people miss that because it looks great on camera. There are so many tricks that we can do with modeling and photography to make it look good on camera, but it's not change what could really be going on in person, my God. Hey, yo, Lang said I knew it was a clip. How you know it was a clip on the back of my shirt? How'd you know? Because you probably know the secrets of modeling, my God. M. Sweetie W said, then just don't wear it. Just don't wear what? My sweater? Just don't wear the outfit? That sounds kind of asinine and unrealistic. It's so weird that people just have this blatant reaction when it's not them. And you say just don't wear it. But what else did you want me to wear for the reunion of something of that caliber? If I paid a certain amount of money, I'm not going to repeat it again, but if I pay a certain amount of money, just don't wear it. So then what? So then go to my closet, please, and find me something else I was supposed to wear that day. It's so weird that people have these their own perspective on things until it's them in a situation. 7Baby19 said, if I paid for it, I'm gonna wear it. Exactly, and also, it's not even about if you paid for it, you're going to wear it. You typically, it's almost like this. Think about a bride on her wedding day. Is she not going to wear her wedding dress because it's too big on her wedding day, especially because she's picked out something specific for that event? Like, it just doesn't work that way. It's silly that people, we're not gonna make this recap about my outfit, my God, because we've been there and done that, and there have been the dumbest and stupidest comments about it, people having their own perspectives until it's them in the situation. But I wore the outfit, I was uncomfortable, and that's that. Just don't wear it, I wore it, now what? Okay. Brandy Deidre Nett said, did you get your refund for the 2 pieces from the reunion? I did not, because I didn't feel comfortable. At first, I wanted to send it back, even though I wore it, but I felt like because of my platform and how people already judge me and critique me, and then they think I brag about stuff when I don't. They think I share what I have when I never share what I have. I'm already a target for being dragged on social media, for then people can say, oh, Ty wore this outfit, he was perfectly fine in it, but then wanted his money back. So I felt like it would be more respectable, since I actually did wear it, even with the flaws and being uncomfortable, to just keep it and take a loss with not getting my money back, because I did actually wear the outfit. As I said before, the designer did offer, and the thing about it is, I complained about the outfit to him as soon as it came in the mail, like literally. I opened the bag and DM'd him immediately. I sent, actually the video that you saw, the close-ups that were in the vlog, actually was the video from Instagram that I DM'd him. So I didn't send it back. I let him know about everything. He did say that he was rushing, my God, and but he didn't want to give me a refund because he felt like the two-piece was custom. But I'm thinking, if it was custom to me, why didn't it fit me appropriately? And then the backup jacket with the glitter all over the place, he said that he was surprised that I didn't like it because everyone else loved the glitter. And my thing is, I'm not sure who would love glitter falling off of them, but this is not to bash the designer. And one thing, it's interesting that people think I'm bashing somebody who I have yet to even say the person's name. But I didn't send it back. He did offer for me to send the jacket back with the glitter that I did not wear, but he was only offering to give me a refund minus the $75 shipping fee that he charged me to get it. Then I'd have to pay more shipping to get it back to him. So, I mean, I think I would be getting I would be getting a small portion of a refund once I sent him that jacket back. So I'd rather just keep the jacket. It's too big. I'm trying to see if I can cut it or do something with it to where maybe in a photo shoot I can at least use it and do what I did to this sweater, to where from one angle it looks great, and then from an angle where people will never see it, I could make it work. So that's that. It is what it is. M. Sweets, I have a disgusting personality. Bye, baby. If that's how you feel, so be it. Love you. God bless you regardless. You're not going to ruin my day, nor this recap. Brandy said it wouldn't be worth it. Exactly. Sending it back wouldn't be worth it. Jennifer R., the elder of the Green Spot Ministry, said, MS Sweet, please feel free to exit. Exactly. No one is required to be here. If you don't like me, then why do you even come on my channel, my God? If I'm not your cup of tea, which I will not be everyone's cup of tea, then why do you come here? Ebony Cosby said, you were the best dressed next to Trinity. Thank you so much. But I loved Caleb's outfit. I thought he looked so handsome. I will say I did like Tramel's outfit, but I would have probably chosen some different things for him as a cast member. But he was dressed very handsomely. I thought the hosts were dressed great. Trinity had one flaw in her outfit, in my opinion, only because her gown was too close to the color of the chair she was sitting in, which was not her fault. So I would have wanted like Trinity in like a red gown, pink gown, something more vibrant to contrast the chair she was sitting in, my God. So thank you, Ebony, for mentioning me being one of the best dressed. Draylon Thickum commented saying, Ty, didn't you say you contacted him 2 weeks before the reunion? Dre, I actually contacted him. I contacted him, I think it was 2 weeks before or a week and a half before. I confirmed what I wanted to wear from him I confirmed and paid him, because when I contacted him a week and a half, 2 weeks before, I was so unsure about what I was going to pick, because on his Instagram he has so many, they look great options. So I was afraid to pick something. One thing I know that I did share with him, I was afraid to pick the one piece, because I thought the one piece, without him actually being in person to tweak it and fix it, that it probably wouldn't fit me appropriately, because I really wanted the one piece, but I didn't want to risk it. And he knew that I didn't get the one piece because I was definitely concerned about proper fit. So I did contact him, like I said, a week and a half to 2 weeks prior. I didn't confirm what I was going to choose from him because I was so afraid of it not fitting, which is why I purchased the 2-piece and an extra piece to have a backup if it didn't work. And of course, you saw that both things didn't fit me properly. So I confirmed on that Sunday confirmed and paid in full that Sunday before the reunion. So the reunion would have been a whole week. And I let him know that if it wasn't possible, he didn't have to do it. Like, I wasn't forcing him to do it. If he would have said, no, I can't do my best work in a week's time frame or in 5 days time frame, I would have been okay, because I had a list of other Instagram designers that I was willing to try out and give an opportunity to. And actually, I have it in my DM, the various designers who I've reached out to, and they were actually waiting for me to confirm with them, but I went with this person, my God. So I was not putting pressure on just one person, especially with it having been such short notice. And granted, it was short notice, but the person said that they could handle it in that time frame. So he had from Sunday, Sunday to make it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. He said he shipped on Thursday to give me overnight shipping, so I would get it by Friday, but I don't arrive back in Atlanta until Saturdays. So I got it from the mailroom on Saturday, opened it up on Saturday. Of course, I get here close to the evening time on a Saturday, so the mall would be closing soon. Other options were not there. The reunion was the next day. Didn't have time to find something then, so I just went with it. So I hope I explained all of that in its entirety, and I hope everyone who had questions about it and why I was so uncomfortable is satisfied with the answer. Aaron Millionaire said he was moving like he was struggling with mental disabilities. Poor. See, I can't talk about that person. I don't want to talk about that person, so I know it's going to be hard for us to do this recap without addressing that person, because there has been some lies and things that I choose to not. Y'all know from my past experiences with exes, one thing I don't play is a liar, and people lying on me, and people making public stuff and then lying on me, just like Chase and Atlanta kind of lied on me. I don't play the lying thing. One thing, the easiest thing to get me to separate myself from you and my brand is you lying on me, my God. Sherrod is in the sanctuary, my God. Sending love to Sherrod. He said, hey everyone. He's sending his kisses and his love. Thank you for being in the sanctuary on today, my God. But let's get into this recap. It's so hard because I can't talk about one person. So let me know if you guys have any other questions outside of my outfit, my God, because this is not about my outfit. This is about the reunion part 1. Baptiste Boy 33 said, okay, thanks, Bishop. Thanks, because I'm a PK, so when I hear someone being referred to as Bishop, I need to get an understanding and confirmation. Someone else must have asked about me using the Bishop title. We've explained that on various occasions. I'm assuming you probably knew Baptist Boy 33. So hopefully the church has confirmed for you why I use that title and why this is considered a church. The reality of it is, people still are blessed, ministered to, encouraged on this platform, and yeah, that's that. Ty, I just want to kiss you. Kisses to you, Sherrod. Stop being Sherrod is so fresh. He is so fresh. I'm not sure if you guys know this about Sherrod, but Sherrod has like this crazy foot fetish. So I just told you business, but I think you're pretty open about you having this crazy foot fetish, my God. 7Baby19 said, Sherrod, you could have showed up wearing a fitted and shoes and still slayed. No, that is not true, 7Baby19. I love me some Sherrod. He's a sweetheart. But I'm not going to say that he can show up in anything and slay. No. When you come to, I told Sherrod, when I talked to him later on, I said, why did you not at least contact me? Because I would have made sure that you slayed. Even if I had to buy Sherrod something, because he was the underdog, he was the one being attacked, and he was doing his stuff too. But I think that Sherrod is considered the underdog of the show when it comes to him just trying to be the best that he can be. People were attacking him and then claiming that he, with the clinic comment and then just the not wanting to be in porn and being in porn and then still doing stuff. I was willing and would have been willing to either buy Sherrod something so he could slay, or let him go in my closet and figure out what he could fit, even though he's taller than me, my God. So I did tell Sherrod's ass, I wanted you to really win, so I wished that his ass would have contacted me ahead of time and just say, you know, Ty, help me out. Like, let me get this fashion together for this reunion, because he should have been on point. And Charlie had some issues with his outfit, but I was so stuck on mine being messed up, I wouldn't even allow Charlie to wear something. At the last minute, I didn't bring the backup jacket, although it was glitter everywhere with me. I would have loved to have given that to Charlie to wear that day as well. So, yeah, Sherrod couldn't just wear anything and slay, because people were shading another person who was there. But I will say, for the most part, his outfit was nice, that other person. Brittany Anderson said, why was Miss Milan not at the reunion? Milan made his own statements and did a whole interview with someone about why he would not be there. So, I mean, I guess I can share it because it's a recap of the reunion. I believe Milan was bothered, as I've said in previous lives, that Milan was upset about the way he was portrayed, and as well as, I think it was concerns of the producer, Ja, being in a relationship with one of the cast members. And clarification about someone I saw, Brianna Keisha said, I like Sherrod's fit and fur. I want to clarify, I never said that Sherrod's fur was definitely dry rotted. I was making a point because I think people were concerned in calling his fur fake, only thinking that he could not afford a real one. So that is why I said it may have been dry rotted, maybe from a thrift store, but it was definitely real. And somebody on the cast called it a fur, but if you are the fashionista of the show, how did you not know that even if you thought Sherrod's fur was fake, how did you not know the difference between a mink and a fox? It was not a fox, it was supposed to be mink, my God. Vashelle Thomas said the reunion was dry, you should have did the interview. I thought the reunion went really well. I do understand why people would have wanted me to be the host of the reunion, but I was actually very impressed and proud of the host. I think the proudest moment for me was Trinity sharing her story about her status and trying to get people to understand what their words mean and how it can affect other people and not just the person that you're trying to shade. And that moment was crafted so perfectly, I could have not wished for it to go over better. Now, I wish the person who was directed towards would have received it better, because I actually set up that moment so that person could redeem themselves. But even Trinity caught on that after she shared her story, the person still didn't get it, by God. So, I will say, the host, I think they did their job. Would you have had more from me? Probably so, because I've already interviewed the cast. I get excited and passionate. I will check people, call them out, and not let them backtrack or backpedal or twist their words. And I'm also gentle enough to receive someone's truth, because someone thought that I was backpedaling in my interview with Dre Simber. When it comes to interviewing, unless you have interviewed somebody, people should shut the fuck up, because when you interview somebody, you have to find the balance of calling them out on their shit, as well as being gentle enough and respectful enough to get them to open up, my God, and share their actual story and their history and what they've been through. So, while some things they have come across as me backpedaling, it was actually me respecting his version, his story, his truth, to get him to be comfortable in my home and on camera with me, my God. Ebony Cosby said, we have been trying to teach that child that words mean things for months. He just don't get it. You said what you said, and I co-sign what you say, Deaconess Ebony Cosby. Jaquan Bell said, even you can't say his name. Let's speak on it, because to me, that was a problem in this first half. Even you can't say his name. Let's speak on it, because to me, Jaquan, I'm not sure what you mean by your statement. Clarify it for me, and I will share more of what you mean. Aaron Millionaire said Trinity for awareness. Yes, the MVP of the reunion goes to Trinity for her transparency, honesty, openness, and just what she contributes to the LGBTQ community, as well as to HIV and AIDS awareness. Jennifer R., I saw your comment. It says, all I need is for Sherrod to stand in your truth. Screw anyone that has a problem with anything that you have done, just try to rein in the emotions a bit. That was from Elder Jennifer R., the leader of the Goon Squad Ministry. That was something great to share with Sherrod. I agree as well. I told Sherrod, I said, what I needed for you to do was be a tad bit more chill and relaxed, because you are one of the most liked people on the cast, so you don't have to overdo it nor fight, because the public and the fans will fight for you and check that person. So I wanted Sherrod, I did call Sherrod out for being the one who caused the fight at the reunion. He walked up on someone, and you can't do that. So I did check him, and that's one thing that this is why I think I have a connection with the majority of the cast, minus one person, because I'm going to try to be as fair as possible. I'm going to praise you when you're right, but I'm going to also check you and try to encourage you and give you some advice when you're wrong, my God. Donnell Hawk said next season reunion should be hosted by Ty and T.S. Medicine. Now I do have a bomb to drop on you all. I will not be a part of G-Status ATL Hustle as it pertains to recaps, the reunion, nor anything if one person who has lied on me on social media is present. Not going to say his name, you guys know who it is, you can figure it out. But once somebody lies on me, I have to sever ties, and I will not be a part of anything with G-Status ATL Hustle if that person is a part of the cast in the future. I do not play nor tolerate being lied on nor being dragged into bullshit. I don't play that at all. I won't do it. I will chalk it up, call my losses. I will not be dragged into bullshit, nor will I tolerate being lied on. I do not like liars in the slightest. Unbreakable Queen said, can you please host the Love and Hip Hop reunion, please, and Housewives of Atlanta as well, and it would be great to host Marriage Medicine, please, they need help with hosting. I would love to. It's a huge task for me to take on, but I would love to. I think it would be cute for Andy to kind of implement someone from social media and YouTube to at least say something or do something. It would shake up their reunions. I know that I believe that Love and Hip Hop did in the past with Funky Dineva, a little brief moment of her saying something. So I would love to, but it would add a nuance to all of those shows. If not even me, somebody else from social media was present to ask like fan questions and things that the fans really want to know. My God. Queen Chelsea said, so now, hot topic discussion, Bishop. I asked twice already. We don't get your opinion on things going on in the media anymore. We used to get hot topics videos, just a little church member asking. Queen Chelsea, I would love to, but remember, I'm still flying back and forth. I'm still trying to get used to being single. It's an emotional roller coaster. Sometimes you're great single, sometimes you're not. Remember, 2 weeks ago was the holiday. My first holiday, being divorced and feeling alone in over 10 years. And then also I have to sit with knowing that the people who have hurt me, my exes, have moved on and are in full-fledged relationships, my God, and living with their partners who in a sense were either hoes or mistresses at some point. So there's a lot for me to process in this space. So I am trying to pace myself with recaps and hot topics. I would love to do church announcements because I love when we do those. I can be my most fun self when we're talking about what's going on in the media. So I will try to get back to those things once I get back in New Jersey. But as of right now, I'm in the space of making sure I get everything out of this loft cleared out, either sold or shipped back to New Jersey. Deciding, just what's my next step, getting situated at the salons and so on and so forth. And then I have my clientele always hitting me up and booking appointments and doing all of that. So I have so much on my plate. And I'm trying to give you guys the content that you love, but I have to pace myself for my own sanity and mental health. Queen Chelsea said, I understand that, but can we discuss some topics on the lives? Well, see, we can, but the problem is, if I don't know about it, then we can only do but so much discussing. So you're still requiring me to go find out about the topics to then bring information to you. So it's still kind of like putting too much on me in the moment because I have to know what we're talking about for it to even be a conversation, because I'm the only one talking. You guys are just commenting in the comment section. The Reese Joe Show, GKT said, they said somebody, I'm going to say somebody, made a live talking about Ty and some other members of the ATL Hustle cast. I guess they're referring to why I will not be a part of it if somebody is a part of the show in the future. Kenneth Bell said, what was the tea with Charlie's mic? I explained that earlier on in this live. So just when I'm done, go back and rewatch and address Charlie's microphone. Madam Butterfly said, I saw your comment. You said the person's name. I'm not acknowledging them. I'm not giving them any more shine on my platform because that's what they're thirsty for. So that's why this is a little bit hard. Tarika Johnson said, how old is that person? That person's in their 30s. No shade. Donna Holt said, I'm coming to Atlanta to whip. Well, I told y'all, please, this boy wants this kind of attention. So y'all are giving him what he wants by continuously talking about him in the chat. Like, you're giving him what he wants. Fred Frederick said, Cardi is single. This is about G-status, but I will say, since Queen Chelsea wanted to know about Hot Topics, I did see Cardi B's video saying that she and Offset are still friends. He's the father of her daughter, but it's just not working. I'm not surprised, because when somebody is a cheater and an asshole, and granted, Cardi has her own issues, so it's not that she's faultless. Just like I never said I was faultless in my relationships, but there are certain things that are done to where you're like, okay, that's crazy as hell. So I it's not surprising that they're single. I could see that she was holding on to the relationship for the sake of the public and her child. My God. So that's that. I saw Queen Chelsea's comment saying, well, then let's talk about what I did in New York City. We can't really talk about Hot Topics in this because this is titled G-Status ATL Hustle Season 1 Reunion Part 1. So I want you to try to stay on topic and on task, church. So I'm not going to go off topic too much because this is not our normal Wednesday midday Bible study. This is our live recap of the reunion part 1. Money Reynolds said, some of the YouTubers should take notes from you. I'm an open book. That's why I get so passionate about certain things, and I hold certain people accountable, even sometimes more than others, because I'm an open book. I'm willing to share, teach, uplift, educate, encourage, whenever I feel like I have some form of knowledge on something, my God. So Simone Moore said, Ty, I disagree with you, but I respected your opinion and I thank you for responding and going into further explanation. Simone Moore, I'm not sure what you disagreed with me on. I'm not sure what you disagreed with. So I can't remember the comment or what it was. If you want to repost your comment in this live, it's about G-Status. If you want to reword your comment, just to give me a reminder of what we discussed and what you disagreed with. Not sure, but let me know, Simone Moore. Regina Harringen said, Bishop, you are blessed and have more blessings to come. I just tell you this, I thank you, I receive it. I try to remain and be as humble, my God, as possible, and still have fun. So I thank you for praying blessings over me, and I pray blessings over you and anybody else who's watching, my God, negative or positive. Latarisha Rutherford said, will anyone different from the cast show up for part 2 of the reunion? The only person that will show up is probably December, because December was not shown, if I'm not mistaken, on reunion part 1. So part 2, December will show up to the reunion. 7Baby19, who is a loyal church member, my God. I mean, he is loyal as fuck, my God. Said, Ty, what happened to Charlie's friend with the blonde braids? He should have been a part of the cast. I don't know what happened. He wasn't even at the reunion, if I'm not mistaken. He may have been there, but I didn't see him at the reunion. I don't know what happened. I've been to a couple of things with Charlie and have not seen or heard about him. So I'm not sure at all. Maybe you guys, maybe I'll ask, am I going to do that as a live or... I'm planning something with my faves. I told you guys that before. And Charlie will be there. I text Gardini, he will be there. Q will be there. And I text Akeem, and Akeem said yes. So I'm going to do a farewell, going away, going home video with my faves. And yes, I've added Akeem to the list of faves. So I'm going to do that. So maybe I will ask Charlie about his friend or the guy with the blonde hair during that. I'm not sure if I want to do the video as a live video or as a pre-recorded video. The problem is when it's pre-recorded, the quality is better. But when it's live, you guys can interact with us. So I'm still torn if I want to do a live taping with my faves or if I want to do something pre-recorded for you guys and edit it and upload it. Trying to figure out some comments, people who I don't always read, to acknowledge them. And then trying to avoid giving this person some more attention. So excuse me pausing because I'm trying to sift through some of the comments. Antrell PYT said, hey Ty, would you consider producing a reality show in New Jersey once you get settled? That is such a big, huge monster to take on. If I can find a place of sanity to be able to do that and not have my anxiety affect me, especially with me being a perfectionist. And why do I always have to clarify that being a perfectionist does not mean that you're always perfect? Because someone tried to shade me and say, I'm such a perfectionist and I have all these nice things, why are my teeth not the best? Y'all already know this. I'm in the process of ortho. I wear Invisalign, gonna have to have jaw surgery soon, getting veneers and implants. Like, it's so funny because people are so quick to shade and judge without knowing that I've been transparent about everything about me for the most part. Of course, some things you keep private because it's your prerogative to keep certain things private, but for the most part, I've been very transparent and keeping you guys abreast of what's going on with me. The Reese Joe show said, Bishop, don't let anyone stop you from being great. It doesn't matter who lied on you because they lied on Jesus. Just pray on it and give us the people who love and respect your craft, all of you. I agree, Reese Joe, but the problem is I won't allow someone lying on me stop me from being great. But if they're lying on me for attention and to be relevant, I kind of gotta, choose my battles and decide if I want to be somebody that they're using to gain attention off of because they're a non-motherfucking factor. No shade. It's just what it is. Nutritionist Shell said, Bishop, how will you handle the interviews when you move back to New Jersey? The interviews, what I will do is, I think I shared this before, interviews in Atlanta, I will just fly back, rent a hotel suite or Airbnb. I have family here, so my brother can house my lighting and maybe a camera. My aunt can house it as well. So I'll just fly back when there's time for interviews. Maybe set interviews up like for a weekend and get everybody in the weekend and do it that way. It's pretty simple. It's gonna be more cost effective and just better overall for me to go back home to New Jersey. And then I'll be able to easily interview people from New York because I'll be in New Jersey. Although I'm in southern New Jersey, which is about an hour and some change from New York, I'll be able to interview people who do things in New York as well. So I do have a plan to be able to continue with interviews. Excessive Chatter said, I need a true fine interview to take that December taste out of my mouth. I would love to interview True Fine. True Fine is so gorgeous, y'all. Have y'all seen that boy without, and I hate to call people boys because it sounds like I'm being demeaning or degrading. Have y'all seen that man without makeup? And I'll tell you, he is so gorgeous without makeup. He is so handsome. I would love to interview him anytime anytime he's willing to do it. We had it set up in the past. He changed his mind. So I would love to. Donnell Halt said, will you be interviewing Ja still? Yes, I will still interview Ja. It's going to be hard because you guys are going to want to know questions concerning his relationship with a certain person, and I don't want to discuss that person. So I will be interviewing Ja the week after the reunion is done. Michelle Thomas said, untie, you ignoring my question. There are hundreds and hundreds of comments coming through. There are 281 people watching, and people are commenting continuously. I never ignore anyone's comments, my God. I cannot talk to the camera, look down, find comments, and I just can't. Like, that drives me crazy because I don't ignore anyone. I can only see what I see. Am I not mistaken? Do you guys not see the comments scrolling on your devices as well? Because I feel like you guys can see the same comments that I'm seeing as well. So if your comment is no longer on your screen, your comment is not on my screen anymore neither. 7Baby19 said, when Ty is fed up, it ain't nothing you can do about it. That's true. When I'm done, my God. The Reese Joe show, GKT said, I just spoke with True Fine, and he said contact him, Ty. Nope. True Fine has my number. He can call me. He can contact me. I am not going to contact someone who, even if I like them, who I've already set up an interview with, and they chose to cancel. I'm not going to contact him. But he is more than welcome to contact me and let me know when he can interview. Honey J said, I actually liked the December interview. I hope he comes back. The interview was phenomenal. I was proud of him. One thing I've always said is, when it comes to my critiques of a person, I can always applaud people when they at least own their shit. I don't care what you do, because we all do some bullshit sometimes. But I respect people who can own their shit and not make excuses about their shit, nor talk around in circles about what they did. You did what you did, so own it. And I respect December. Even if I don't agree with what he did, I respect him for owning what he did, my God. Jennifer R. said, I'm still here. A sexy piece of chocolate just showed up at my house. Jennifer R., you being fresh? Now, hold up. Service is going on, my God. What are you doing? You know what? You've been going through stuff, Jennifer R., so go on ahead, have fun with your chocolate that showed up to your house. Also, since I'm addressing and acknowledging, Anna, I see you. Haven't acknowledged you. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't ignore anybody. Anna is a little member, but I'm seeing her comment now and acknowledging it. Before I acknowledge her comment, I do want the church to remember to please lift up our associate pastor, L.A. Gilbert, and First Lady Shayna Gilbert, because they had another death in the family. I think it's the 5th death in the past few months. So please lift them up in prayer. If Elder L.A. and Shayna are not here right now, it is because they had another death in the family. So please keep them in prayer and send them love as much as possible. Anna Sierra said, why is everyone so mad in here? Laugh aloud. Thank you for doing the live, Ty. Exactly, Anna. Like, let me take a drink of water. I love you, Anna, because I know you have commented several times, but you have not chosen to attack me for not being able to see your comments. The comments scroll up so quickly, my God. I don't want to ignore anybody. But I did say that if you have that person's name in your comment, I'm going to skip over it. So you have to word your comment in a different kind of way because I'm not saying that person's name on this live. Honey J, see, Honey J got the picture. Honey J said, the host did address his feet on the table, but he does what he does. This is the thing. Perfect example, Honey J. Everyone has acknowledged and seen it that putting your feet on someone else's, if not even your own furniture, is disrespectful as fuck. The table was actually damaged, and that table belonged to the studio where we rented, that was rented out. That was their table. So that person's feet marked up and damaged their table, my God. And so I'm not sure if Ja had to pay for that table or not, but the host did acknowledge, and I think Caleb said, you wouldn't be invited to my house if you're gonna put your shoes up on the table. But the problem is, that is the perfect example of this person doing shit to gain attention and relevancy. He only did that because everyone talks about it. So that's why I'm no longer going to give him the time of day, because he does this bullshit, because he has no storyline, he has no talent, he has nothing to bring to the table, my God. He does this bullshit for attention. And I'm no longer going to tolerate nor address it nor acknowledge it. And that is why his feet was on the table. Sabrina Gordon. Oh my gosh. That's like my boo, my sister. She's a cosmetologist. She has been in my life for so long. I've worked in not only her dad's salon. If you ever want to know how I became a part of cosmetology, Sabrina's uncle, oh my gosh, he was my barber from when I was born to God knows how long, probably like I was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It is because of Sabrina Gordon's uncle. I think he's pastor, right? Your uncle is Pastor Gordon. Your dad's a pastor too. But it's because of her uncle that I am in the field of cosmetology today. Seeing another man doing women's hair is what led me to have confidence in knowing that I could be a man and be a cosmetologist as well and be successful. So I don't know if your uncle, Sabrina, knows this, but me being in the beauty industry is all because of Pastor Robert Gordon. And that was when he owned, I don't know if he still does or not, he owned Bob's Hair Gallery in Philadelphia. So that is like some history on me and how I entered into the beauty industry. And he was my barber and he was also my grandmother's hairstylist. And so when I would go to get a haircut at the age of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I would get my haircut and Pastor Robert Gordon would do my grandmother's hair as well. And that was where the first seed was planted that I could be a successful cosmetologist. So shout out to Sabrina Gordon because she's one as well. Her whole family, I think everybody in her family does hair, my God. So shout out to you. And she said I looked great. Looked great doing the ATL reunion. So thank you so much. Frederick said the girls need to be dragged sometimes. 7Baby19 donated $20 to the ministry, my God. He said, love you, Ty, and the members. I gotta go. Thank you so much. You always donate. You always show love. You always give critiques and comments whether I agree or disagree. We always have respect and show love for one another. So I appreciate you always, 7Baby19. Dragon Wings 1200 said, I agree, Mr. Ty. That is disrespectful as hell. It definitely is. One Royal Q said, don't expect someone who just joined the live to know my question was addressed or know what to say and not to say, shaking my head. I guess that was to everybody else and not to me. I don't know, because I don't know, but I don't think we expect anyone to know that the questions were addressed. They are probably just informing you that I already addressed it, and so that our lives don't continuously become repetitive, they always are going to be uploaded for you guys to go back and watch the live. Want to scroll back up and see if Anna Sierra, yes, baby, yes! Anna Sierra said, if you are so pressed, then send a super chat. Exactly. If you are so pressed, about me seeing your comments. That is what Super Chat is for. Super Chat will have me zero in on your comment. You don't want to donate, my God, but you want me to focus on your comment. Super Chat allows me to see your comment instantly, my God. That's what it's there for, to focus on your comments. MJ said the way he signaled the man like a slave to bring it was just a mess. And that man is stupid as hell for following those orders, my God, because I would never, okay? I would never. I'm nobody's flunky, nor would I treat anyone that way. Faith and Austin were phenomenal assistants, and I would never flag them to push a chair under my foot. Hell no. You don't treat people like that. No, God, no. Nope. Shanique Quiones said, after doing the behind the scenes and watching the first part of the reunion, do you think there were issues or things we missed? So, behind the scenes and then part of the reunion. No, not during the reunion you didn't miss anything. Because I caught the December and Sherrod debacle behind the scenes. I will say, from interviewing December and others, there was a lot that we missed from just the season in general, but you didn't miss much from part one of the reunion. Pretty much everything that happened was shown. Jay Fisher said, Ty, the way you just drunk that water. What did I do? What did I do? I don't know how, I just grabbed my water. I don't know what I did. I don't know at all. Nay Bay said, yes, my first live with my bishop. Shout out to Nay Bay for being on this live, my God. Deborah Gardner said, that person is so rude. See, I love the church. It's so simple. If we follow the rules, it makes it so much easier for the both of us. Thank you, Deborah, for following the rules. We can address the person. I'm not going to say their name. Yes, that person is rude as hell. Donnell Hawk said he want to fight. Donnell Hawk, you always want to fight on somebody's behalf. Sparkle Johnson said, at work, on lunch break, laugh out loud, love to you. Diva Fashionista, thank you, okay, he is fine. Who's fine? MJ said, when the host compared Akeem to Mama D, I died. We all died. Oh, speaking of certain comments and questions, remember, I pretty much created most of the questions. How did you guys feel about the question that went over everybody's head? I was so mad in the audience that nobody caught on to my question that was a joke when I had the host ask Sherrod when was the last time he had sex with a trans woman. And everybody was like, what? Huh? Sherrod was confused. It was a joke, my God. It was a joke. It was so funny because I was in the audience so pissed off because nobody caught it. Nobody did. But of course, the host knew that it was a joke just to lighten the mood. But did you guys catch that was a joke when I said, when I had that comment written up? Like, it was so funny to me because I'm like, it was a joke, guys. Ha ha. Ayo Lay said I caught on to it. Sky Woodfin said I caught it. Makeup Beauty Forever said, Bishop, next time you need to host. Not sure if that will happen. I will host if that person is not a part of the show. Jennifer R said, melts in your mouth, not in your hands. Who? Y'all being fresh? Kedada Renee donated $5. She used Super Chat to get my attention. Hi, Ty, I just joined. Lovely home. Thank you so much. Thank you for just joining this live. I think we're going to go to about 3:30. Jennifer R, can you let me know how long we've been on this live thus far? I want to have at least a solid hour. I don't know what time we started. I think we started at 2:20. Maybe. Let me know what it says. I don't see the time on here of how long we've been on this live. If it's 3:15 now, we'll probably go to 3:30, my God, if we're already over an hour. So please get your questions in about part one of the reunion if you have any additional questions. Draylin Thickham said, ain't you taught as a child to never put your feet and elbows on tables? Exactly. Now, Dre, I will say, I don't put my feet on tables, but I do slip sometimes and put my elbows on the tables. And as soon as I do it, I hear my grandmother saying, take your elbows off the damn table because you're supposed to lean this part on the table and not your elbows. So you are right. That explains. Well, I won't say it shows if you have home training because you can have been raised with a certain level of decorum, but everybody does not know that elbows on the table. That's kind of the extreme of knowing that. But definitely putting your dirty ass feet on the table is just wrong as hell. Nina Moss said 53 minutes so far. Thank you, Nina. Jennifer R said you've been on 54 minutes. Thank you, church, for keeping me abreast of the time. So I guess 3:30 will make us officially over an hour. So we're going to end this at 3:30 p.m. Sparkle Johnson said, yes, please host. Can't say his name. I have to catch the replay. Yes, watch the replay of this live because all your questions will be answered. Ayo said Tremel is fine. Tremel is handsome. Tremel's a sweetheart. Now, speaking of Tremel, you guys are wondering and waiting for the date with Tremel. I'm hesitant about wanting to still do the date with Tremel for you guys, only because he is loyal to that person on the cast. And my thing is, although I know Tremel is a great guy, he has a certain level of integrity, I still feel like birds of a feather flock together. And so I'm not sure if I want to do the date with Tremel because of his connection to that person. But you guys let me know. Do you still want the date with Tremel regardless of his connection to that person or not? Am I holding him too accountable for someone else's actions? Let me know. You guys know I'm open and willing to receive your advice on that topic. Sasha Delia said, True Fine and Ty makes a cute couple. Oh, that's sweet. That's so sweet. I'm trying to think. True and I. I mean, he's handsome. I'm not sure if he's my type, but he's definitely a handsome guy. Let's shoot the shit. Said, man, I wanted Sherrod to lay hands. I can't read these comments. I'm not saying that person's name on this live at all. I'm not giving them any more life. One Royal Q said, do the date with him and find out why he's connected with such an ugly spirited person. Oh, that's okay. Okay, but see, then it still gives life to that person. So that's what makes it hard for me. I see Nadia Grant said, nope, no dates. Jay Fisher said, no, don't do it. His loyalty will go towards sis versus you. I kind of agree. Regina Harrington said, do not date him. Well, I'm not going to date him. I'm not dating anyone. It was a date for you two, like go on a date. Draylin Thickham said, Bishop still do the date. It's not Tremel's fault. His friend ain't got no home training. Laugh out loud. But his friend did lie on me and said some lies about me. So, yeah, I'm not sure I'm okay with that. Donnell Hall said, I think you should go on the dates. Ayo Lay said, I think due to the situation going on, the date would be awkward. I kind of agree too. I agree with that. Stephanie Anderson used Super Chat and donated $5. You didn't give us a comment, Stephanie. Where's your comments? Thank you for the donation, though. I want to acknowledge your comment if you donate. Shanique key on this. I think you should do it because you can block blessings from both ends, and it may open his eyes to the faux friendship he thinks he has with you know who. Well, Shanique, the problem is I have addressed that with him, and he's made excuses a little bit as to why his loyalty lies with that person. So I'm not sure I will be able to convince him anymore. I feel like he's pretty much solid in his decision in their friendship. So I'm not sure I can open his eyes up anymore. I actually even explained to him the issues and how that person is using this for attention, and then cries about being the villain, then is happy about being the villain, and then makes excuses for being the villain. I share all that with Tramel, so I don't really know what more I can say to open his eyes. Simone Moore said, I wonder, does Ja regret his relationship was public because it caused a lot of the cast quitting? I will say, no, I can't say anything. I will not speak for Ja and his relationship. That's not my place. I can't do that. I'll let Ja share what he wants to share when we do our interview. I'm not going to do that. Leslie B said, I have a big issue with web series like G-Status, Chasing Atlanta, etc. It gives gay people in the entertainment industry and inspiring individuals a bad name. I feel like you're putting too much on just G-Status and Chasing Atlanta, because I feel like Love and Hip Hop or The Housewives can do the same thing for Black women or Black America. It can give us a bad name. So you can't, if you have an issue with them, you have to have an issue with all of Black reality shows, my God, network and or YouTube. Simply Net, Evangelist Simply Net said, nah, don't do it. It will be awkward and you'll have to speak on something you clearly don't want to. That's true. It's like, I think the church has agreed to not do the date. No shade. Geronimo 287 said, it's just a date. He's not going to be your man. I say go. I would make a good video. Oh, that's a good point too. It's a good point too. It's a good point too, because even the awkwardness will still make for a good video. It's almost like there's no bad publicity. Good and bad is still always good, which is why you have that person. Never mind. Ternika Johnson said, Ty, True is on the live now. Oh, True is here? Where is True Fine? Oh, True Fine. True Fine said, I've been busy getting my life together, so I couldn't be a part of that negativity anymore. Exactly, True. Shout out to True Fine being in the church on today, my God. True, since you're here, text me. You have my number, baby. You are still welcome to come and interview. The church loves you. People just want to see you. We can talk about and not talk about whatever you don't want to talk about, or whatever, however you want to put it, my God. Whatever you're comfortable with, just let me know. But they want to see you. So True, hit me up. We can schedule an interview and make it as comfortable as it needs to be for you. My God. True said, when you want to do this, Ty, True, we can interview. See, today is my last day in Atlanta because I always leave on Thursday mornings. I have to hang out with Cordell. Not Cordell. Caleb, my God. I didn't want to do that. That is why I always ask Caleb what his name is. I don't want to call him the other name, my God. Oh, gosh. I hate that I just did that. I have to hang out with Caleb this evening. So, True, I think I'll be back in Atlanta. If not, this coming week, let's schedule for sometime around December 16th or 17th. We can film. Maybe the 16th, Sunday the 16th. Let me know what your availability is. We can definitely make it happen. Anna Sierra said, yes, at True Fine. Wish you would go interview with Ty. You were so funny on the show. Perfect level of shade. Everyone is showing love to True Fine. I love that he is getting love on this live, my God. True Fine said, no, I want it today. Laugh a lot. He is so silly. I can't. Like, I have so much to do. I have to get ready for Caleb and get ready to go back to New Jersey. I wish we could do it today, too. I really wish we could. Now, I will see. I'll text you once we get done and see if I can sneak you in, my God, today. But it will be so hard because of all I have to do. So once this live is done, I'll text you and then I'll text Caleb and see what I can make happen because I do have about a good 4 hours before Caleb arrives. So we'll see. True Fine said he has so much to talk about and so much to say. I'll text you. I will text you, True. I'll text you and see. True said, thank you guys. I love y'all too. Oh, I've been drinking water and getting my beauty sleep. New Dawn said, that's dark and caramel, my God. Jason said, hey family, hey Ty, I'm late, but I'm going to rewatch this video. Definitely rewatch. We talked about it a lot. We have 4 more minutes before I close this live because I want to have time to straighten up. I actually got to take pictures of some things in here so I can put it up for sale and get that done so I don't end up behind before my move is official and over. Oh, someone asked, who is Caleb? Caleb is the host of the reunion, or was the host of the reunion. Draylon Thickum said, wait, who is Caleb? Was he the guy on your Twitter? Laugh out loud. Dre! No, Caleb is the host. Dre! Oh my God. I gotta drink my water on that one. No, Caleb is the host. Ebony Cobb said, Deacon at Donnell Hall. Get your organ ready for altar call. Yes, we have 3 minutes left. Outspoken One said, Ty, I want the clock. Dre Simber said is fly. Oh, how you know he must have told you about the clock? Because I don't think he said it on camera. Did he say it on camera? I don't think he did. But yeah, it's the gears. Oh, I showed you guys when I was sitting on the sofa, you saw the clock. I think I'll probably sell it for like $25 maybe. So let me know if you want it. If you're near, you can pick it up. If you're not near, I guess you can pay for me to ship it to you. It's not too big, so shipping shouldn't be hard on that. So yeah, I'll probably let it go for $25. True Finds just commented and said, I didn't come to the reunion because the production is full of lies and shit. You can lie all day on a person, but why try to put lies out on me that could land me in jail? I got something for them though. Well, True, don't hurt nobody, please. Don't fight, don't hurt nobody. Focus on your brand. And like I said, you can always come here and share your truth. Outspoken One said, oh, that clock, I will buy it. Tarika Johnson said, what, was you in jail, True? I don't think True was in jail. No, he wasn't. That's not true. Don't say that. Anna Sierra said, oh, the tea. Can't wait to see True sit down with Ty. True said, no, I wasn't in jail. I'm living my best life. I was going to say, I don't think he wasn't in jail. I knew he wasn't in jail that day. Or at all, to my knowledge. Simone Moore said, right, calling you a scammer was a bit much. Sasha Delia said, Ty, make it happen. You can do it. Oh, why are you putting pressure on me? Oh my gosh. I'll try. I promise I will try. I'll make an effort. I was trying to do the Circle NYC recap before I left so I can make sure I keep my commitment to Nunu. So that's why I needed the extra time between now and Caleb coming over. James Taylor said, Ty, end that hangout with Caleb early and squeeze True Fine in tonight. I can't end it early because once Caleb and I are done, he's coming at 8. That may end at 9 or 9:30. I got to get some rest. My flight leaves at 5:30 a.m., which means I have to be at the airport by 4, my God. And don't forget, I got to pack too. So And nothing can happen after Caleb. No, no, God, no. Don't rush perfection said, make sure to call Caleb out for being biased as a host. It's 3:30, we're about to close, but I want to know, don't rush perfection. What do you feel that Caleb was biased concerning as a host? I don't remember him being biased, but I could be wrong, so let me know. Ebony Cosby says, so we're not going to discuss the tea at the end of December's video. I mean, we can really quick. We always go over. Sky Woodford said that it's 3:30, Bishop. So, I mean, we can discuss the tea at the end of the December video if you want to. But remember, I don't want to talk about my exes that much anymore neither, because that has been done and over with. I can't do it anymore. But the tea at the end, the tea at the end, Cameron contacted me because of a rumor that he was doing photo shoots and styling my ex to get fucked. And that was their exchange. Regardless of who the rumor came from, I had to check Cameron's ass because when it comes to my relationship and my business, nobody has the right to text me nor confront me about my relationship. So I did have to check his ass and said, you are not on my level and you are dead ass wrong for trying to confront me and text me when your ass has been MIA and I have not heard from you. You don't hit nobody who you have not talked to confront them about something with them, you, and their ex. Hell no. Nope. So I shut it all the way down. Cameron from Chasing Atlanta, yes. Yes. Texted me, confront me about some rumor. Like, who the hell are you? No. I will never give no hoe the benefit of the doubt you can approach me about me and an ex or a relationship. My God. And your connection to an ex. Hell no. Stay in a hoe's place. Miss Funky Tootsie said you got him together. I mean, because I'm not for that. Like, I'm not for the mess. You don't confront. You don't confront me. Sasha Delia said, Ty, the mirrors in the back, love them. How much? They're from Z Gallery. They were originally, I think, 800. I'm probably gonna let them go for about 300. They're humongous and very heavy. I think they're over 100 pounds. So maybe 300, 350. I said I was gonna do everything half price. So half 800 is 400. So I should be at 400, but I'm at the point where I'm trying to get rid of the stuff. So, I mean, I would be willing to compromise and let it go for maybe about $300. But the problem is you have to live in Atlanta because shipping those heavy mirrors is gonna be probably extremely expensive. I think shipping from Z Gallery to get them here was about $100 for shipping. So the best thing is for people, if you live in Atlanta, to hit me up about this stuff. If you don't live in Atlanta, it's probably not worth it because shipping is going to be outrageous for most of my stuff because a lot of it is either large or has significant weight to it. Stephanie Anderson said, don't know what happened to my comment, but just wanted to say I have been following you for a while and I love your channel. First time commenting and praying my tithes and paying my tithes. So I hope the church welcomes me. Oh, Stephanie Anderson, thank you for your comment. You did donate, so I'm so glad I was able to catch your comment before we ended this live because I also want to acknowledge Super Chat. So shout out to Stephanie Anderson. Thank you for the love and thank you for the donation and thank you for your comments. We send you love as well as prayers and encouragement as well. Honesty Era said we would rather have True than the circle, to be honest. Oh, but I have a commitment to the circle, but I can always catch up on the circle. So I'm going to take you guys' advice. I will contact True once I end this live and see how quickly he can get here. If he can get here at least 2 hours, if True can get here by 6, or if True can get here by 5:30, which gives us a full hour, 5:30 to 6:30, and give me a break between having to film with Caleb, I'll make it happen today, my God. Sky Whippin said Bishop was tuning up when he said stay in a hoe's place. No shade, like you don't address somebody, you don't confront somebody about rumors of you getting fucked by their ex, my God. Like you don't do that. You don't. No. I can confront you, but you can't confront me. If it's a rumor, just live the rumor out. Tell somebody else. You don't hit me up. No. Nope. Especially when you have been MIA from my life and been supporting my ex. You don't get the right. No, ho. Hell no, ho. Simply Net said, I think my mom has those mirrors. She wouldn't let me get them off her. Yeah, they're from Z Gallery. And so if your mom bought it from Z Gallery, then yeah, she probably has the same ones because they're pretty standard from Z Gallery. True Finds at Level Out, just text me time and location. I already text you. Okay, cool. I'll text you as soon as we're done. And we're going to be done in a few minutes. I know we're 6 minutes over time. Ebony Cosby said, yes, that read gave me all life I needed today. I think I can make it now. And it's the thing, I'm not even trying to read people. It's just how I feel. It's just my feelings on it, my perspective, and my truth. Like, it's just some things you don't do. If my ex is where your loyalty lies, don't be fucking texting me to confront me. No shade. Even if he hired you, don't confront me. DMV Dre said, oh, Ty, I have been missing you, buddy. Hugs all around. Shout out to DMV Dre for making it to church before we close. New Dawn said, and now, please. Why? Because I'm getting worse as we go over time. Diva Fashion said, Ty, pants or nah? No, I don't have on pants. My God, I don't. I have on some underwear. And these underwear can be purchased, these boxers can be purchased from, let me give y'all a 360 too, because y'all know it's hump day, my God. These underwear can be purchased from TaiCouture Boutique. It's opening back up. I'm officially opening TaiCoutureBoutique.com back, the online store. I'm opening back up January 1st. So look out for that. It'll be underwear like this and more sexy underwear, my God. Queen Chelsea says stand up again. No. Miss Ness in the beginning said, I made it here so late today, but at least you made it. So if we've gone over time, this is for all of our late church members, my God. Sky Whippin said, Bishop is about to be like the pastors talking about, I'm almost done. Give me 5 more minutes. It's not my fault. It's y'all fault because y'all bring up all the best stuff to talk about at the end of the live. DMV Dre said he loves sexy underwear, so I'm going to type it right now. It's www.TaiCoutureBoutique.com. The website is not live right now, but it will be live January 1st. Please go follow TaiCouture Boutique on Instagram. And TaiCouture Boutique will be where our underwear for men is located, as well as all the church merch from male and female, the crop tops and the tanks and all that stuff will be on TaiCouture Boutique when it is relaunched. So look out for it January 1st, 1/1/2019. Queen Chelsea said, you normally wear thongs. I like briefs on you. I have so many various, I have various kinds of underwear, so I don't always wear thongs because that thong and string can make your booty hole raw, my God. And you don't want to have a raw booty hole when it's time for sexy time. So I have to give thongs a break. No shade. Pretty Money said, oh Lord, the underwear cam, yes. Draylon Thickum said, Ty, What will be the biggest size you will go up to? Big boys want to be sexy too. As far as underwear, I believe it goes up to extra, extra large. And then as far as our church merch, I think that we have like the sizes for everybody. So look out for that. I definitely want to make sure that we are able to have the whole entire church support and get merchandise if you actually are interested. Mr. Brown said we're talking about booty hole today. No, I didn't mean it. Well, I think I meant it, but I had to make a point about not wearing thongs all the time. Simply Net said, yes, Keisha, Ty, you should make a panty line too. I would wear them. See, the thing, I think I said this before, the hardest part about doing women's clothing and women's underwear is the fit. It is so much easier to find a man's fit than a woman's fit. You guys are so particular about your undergarments and clothing, so I'm even taking a risk by creating church merch and t-shirts for you guys. So the underwear, I would love to. I actually have access to women's stuff, but I feel like I don't want to sell something and you not be able to fit it, because underwear you cannot return. Like I can't do returns on underwear. Once your coochie or your booty hole has hit the underwear, it's no going back. And even if you haven't tried it on, once it's in someone's possession, it's still not safe nor sanitary to take it back, because you could have tried it on and lied about not trying it on. DMV Dre said, gotta keep that booty hole ready for action. Okay, yes, always. Tarika Johnson said, Ty is fine. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate the love. Let's shoot the shit said, I thought the host did well. Shit, better than Nina boring self. Nina Parker, I think her name is Nina Parker from Love and Hip Hop, is a boring ass host. But I will say over the years she's become a lot better, a whole lot better. Jennifer R said Bishop. New Dawn said Benediction Bishop. Donnell Hall is playing the organ. New Dawn said 341. The time is 341. I was gonna let it end at 3:45, my God. Like, Draylon Thickham said, we are 12 minutes over. Dre, you are the one still asking questions. How you going to call me after being over? And some of the questions during the overflow time frame, my God, are questions from you. Sasha said, in the live, true text to me. Okay. Music ministry getting ready. Safe travels. Thank you, Linda Jackson. All right, guys, I'm going to end because you guys want this interview with True. So I'm going to end now to see if I can make it happen today with True just for y'all. So thank you for tuning in, church, to your Wednesday midday Bible study, my God, which really is, or was supposed to be, the G-Status ATL Hustle Season 1 live recap of the reunion. Please follow me on all social media outlets. Comment down below in the comment section. Thumbs up this video. Subscribe to the channel. Become a part of the notification ministry. Share this video. Thank you guys. Bye, church. I love you guys.